you make me float, float. Boy, you really keep me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope.
What's poppin', love? In today's video, I'll be showing you all how I achieved this beautiful wispy volume set right at home, and by the end of this video you'll learn how you can do it too, so stay tuned. Okay, so first we're gonna get into everything that you'll need. You'll need your B&Q lashes. Heavy on the B&Q because it's easier to make a fan with these, and if you don't know what a fan is, don't worry, I'll show you. And this pack has millimeters 15 through 20. One pack of spoolies. Ain't they so cute? Lash glue from iEnvy. And you have your mini air conditioning fan. And these tweezers came with my fan, so I'll have everything linked down below for you. So first, let's get into what is a fan and how do you make one. So a fan is basically like a cluster of lashes. And I'll show y'all using the 18mm first. So you take the tip of the tweezers and you just kind of brush through it a little bit and measure out how many lashes you want to pull. So then you go to the base and you pinch it really tight and then you pull. And there's a fan, you see? It's really small, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make a bigger one. So now we're gonna go from 18 down to 20. I'm doing 20 because I want my lashes to be long, baby, okay? We like it extra over here. Take the tip of your tweezers again, brush through the bottom, fan it out, spread it out, and go right at the base of the lashes. See how I'm fanning out a little bit more strands is more volume. And then you pinch it real tight and you pull it. And boom, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, now that's a fan. Then you take the tip of your fingers and just pinch it to keep it in place. Pour your glue in a bottle cap. Yes, I'm using a bottle cap because I'm innovative. You don't need a lot, just a couple of drops because this glue dries really fast. So next you want to take your fan and dip it in the glue. This is what's going to keep your fan together, okay? It's going to keep your cluster from falling apart. I would definitely recommend making a few of these fans before getting started just to make it easier for you. Woo! Y'all see how close I am to my waterline? Yeah, don't do that. That's an easy way for your lashes to sag and not sit upright, and for you to get glue in your eye. Y'all see that? Learn from my mistakes. Wait, how the fuck am I supposed to get this shit to stick? Bear with me. So if y'all can't tell, this is my first attempt at trying lash extensions on myself. So we're learning together. It's okay if you're a beginner too. Keep in mind, y'all, I'm not a licensed lash tech. I really just wanted to try this on myself. It's not that hard to do, so put one foot in front of the other and you got it. For those of us who have a steady hand, this will come a lot easier for you. But if you're not the type of person who has a steady hand, it's gonna be a little challenging at first, but once you get into the groove of things, it'll start to come naturally to you. Tip number one, you definitely want to be patient with yourself. Take your time and, just get it right. Just like anything else, it gets easier with repetition. So basically, as y'all can see, I'm taking the tweezers and grabbing a lash. Off camera, I dip it into the glue and then I lightly place it on my lash line. Not below my lash line, not on my waterline, not on my eyelid, but on the actual lash line. Just place the lash there enough for it to stick ever so slightly, and as long as it don't fall off, grab your fan it for about 3 to 5 seconds and you're good to go. This whole process, granted I'm a beginner, but it took me about 2 to 3 hours. So yeah, would I do it again though? I sure would, because I knew exactly how I wanted my lashes to look. I knew exactly what I wanted my outcome to be, and well, I delivered. And sometimes you can actually go to a professional, trust them to give you the result that you want, and you go home disappointed because you know that's not what you wanted. And besides, one thing about DIY, you'll be surprised how much money you can save by actually learning how to do things yourself. Like taking the time and actually widening your skill set and not having to depend on somebody else to do everything for you is low-key a flex in itself, but especially when it comes to beauty maintenance. So say that coin, sis. I'm putting the longer lengths on the outer corner, and the closer I get to the inner corner, I drop it down like 2 millimeters. So for this video, I use 20, 18, 16, and 15. I've seen people use pre-made clusters for this, or taking their lash strips and cutting them up, but to be real, that's just a waste of time. At the end of the day, you wearing a pair of cut up strips. They're not designed to last you 2 to 3 weeks like individuals will, and you can actually damage your natural lashes that way. The Eye Envy glue that I showed y'all earlier is really strong. It's probably the closest strength to the actual professional lash glue that you can get. With this glue and the proper care, your lashes can last you about 2.5 weeks before it's time for another fill-in. The best part about wearing individual lash extensions is you can go back and make them as voluminous as you want. And if you really want a little razzle dazzle, you can add more individuals after they dry. You can just go back in and add more. I actually did go back in and add more on the outer corners because I wanted to go for more of a cat eye look. So versatility is definitely a plus. In this video, you can see me going back and forth from one eye to the other. I wouldn't recommend doing that, especially if it's your first time, because I feel like it honestly made me move a little bit slower. So just to make things go smoother for you, I would recommend doing one eye at a time. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking y'all ears off, so I'm gonna just let y'all watch and learn.
2 hours later.
And there it is. Who didn't just go get their lashes done? Where? Who? Oh, okay. Definitely worth the time. Practice makes perfect. So if y'all have any questions or if I left anything out, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, especially if you made it this far. You definitely a real one. And I will catch y'all in the next video. See y'all later, loves.
Make me wonder who you might have been playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm just telling myself to keep playing this record back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end.